everybody, I'm in Sephora. I just came out of Sephora, and they had an opening of a brand new Sephora. So I'm in this fabulous Century City Mall. They redid the whole thing. I don't know if you can see it or not. They got these waterfalls and everything around here. It's just gorgeous. It's just gorgeous. And I'm looking for a light spot, so I want to share with you the swatches that I just took. I swatched the Natasha Denona. They had every palette that Natasha Denona has ever put out, and I'm looking for a place. Okay, I think you can see my swatches good there. This is the Sunset palette right here on the end. That is the Sunset palette. And some people, I think they must have been darker than me. They were saying that these colors were not brown girl friendly. Well, this warm Sunset palette is very beautiful on me. Look at all of those various earth tones. I think that's why they call it the Sunset palette. And look at the vivid color in that yellow. I'm going to see if I can get some more light here, because I'm in the perfect light for doing swatches. This is something brand new. This is the contour highlight for dark skin, and it is beautiful. It's a two-part system. That light one there is the cream, and then the topper is that dark smoky one there. I don't know if that's supposed to be a contour, but it definitely looks like a contour on my skin. I also took the liberty of swatching their Tin Pan palette. Can you see that Tin Pan palette? I'm just going to go there. There's the Tin Pan palette. I'm going to try to go this way maybe. That's not working. This is my best shot of it. I didn't like it. As you can see, the swatches on the Tin Pan palette are very muddy on me, in my opinion. They do, they're okay, but I don't believe I could create a look that I would want to create out of this palette. You do better to buy one of the 5-pan palettes than this Tin Pan palette. It looked beautiful in the palette, so I was really shocked when I swatched it. Look at those colors. There's not a lot of differentiation in them. And then in the back row, I was expecting a lot more out of those purples. But these right here, which is the highlight and contour set, the darker contour is powder and the highlight is a cream highlight. That highlight is fiery and beautiful. Is it not beautiful? And then this Sunset palette, I mean, that's all you need for the summer. You could get some fun, playful looks out of that. That's the whole palette. You can see you got your highlights there, and then those shadows. I don't know if it's coming across, but those glitter shadows are everything. They are the best glitter shadows I've ever seen. And then the mattes are very creamy, buttery, and highly pigmented. So on my skin tone, that's beautiful. But wait, you guys, since I was in there, and I know you got questions like, well, what about those other palettes? Okay, here we go. This is that Star palette that just came out. It looks like the Tin Pan palette. You see it on my skin there? It looks just like the Tin Pan palette. You're like, well, if you're my shade of brown, all of those colors are very close to my skin tone. That it had that one green that is so gorgeous. I mean, the colors are gorgeous. They are very neutral palettes. They do remind me of the nude palette. And then I swatched some from the $200 palettes. I'm trying to show you this. This is not working out for me. These are from that $200 palette. Those two, that purple and that blue, gorgeous. And they're from the palette that has all the purples and mauves and royal colors and stuff. That palette is gorgeous. Now the browns are from the green palette. And I did swatch some greens, but I don't think it's coming across that much. That frosty color in the front is one of the greens. And the green palette, which is a $200 palette, has some really nice shading colors. But I just don't think that you should pay $200 and get a bunch of shading colors. I think both of the $200 palettes are fabulous, and they would be wonderful eyeshadow on our skin. But this sunset palette here is calling me. It's calling me. Unfortunately, I don't have the $140 to answer it, but the phone is ringing and it's saying, buy me. You could work this. Oh, they did my hair there. Yeah, I made them take it on. I had to fight with them to do it, but they pushed it in and gave your girl this really cool fro that I love. What do you think? This is dry bar on my hair. Yeah, they were doing everything, y'all. I'm like, yeah, I might be black, but y'all gonna have to work with me. Work with me, because you're working with my money too. And I want to be styled up, so they got me. I'm real happy about this look. They said I need a haircut. They just took my little ends. I don't want to pull them out because I don't want them to stay out. They took my little ends and put them in there. So I think I'm looking good. Anyway, rate, comment, and subscribe if you want more things like this. In my opinion, this sunset palette is the palette that I think will work on all skin tones. It's got that really deep, rich chocolate brown there for the dark chocolate sisters. And then, let's just face it, black people, we can wear light colors. So if you're darker than me and these colors are light on you, it's still gonna look good. And that yellow is highly pigmented. That rose, all of these are very highly pigmented. You can get a variety of looks out of these colors. And I know there are some girls out there who are throwing shade on Natasha because of the price. And I'm not gonna lie, I ain't got it. That's why these swatches are on my hand and I'm not showing you a palette. In order for me to show you a palette, I'd have to walk back into Sephora and take a picture of that palette. But for those of you who got it like that and you're balling like that and you want to know, I think that the new Sunset palette is the best palette for everyday use, for getting a unique look, for getting a fresh, vibrant look. It's totally on trend with all of the warm colors. Now, I think if you're dark skinned and you're wondering if that highlight's going to work on you, that highlight is going to work on you. And if you're lighter, they have two lighter ones. I didn't check to see if the light ones are light enough for the lightest people, but I figure if they got deep enough for the darkest people, and Natasha looks kind of light to me, so I figure she covered the light people. And then I checked the 10-pan palette, and as you can see on my skin tone, don't buy the 10-pan palette, buy a 5-pan palette. You're gonna get one highlight color and a blue or a green. It's gonna look this, once you blend it on your skin, you see that? It's gonna look the same. Whereas look at that, you see every different color on there. Totally, leave the 10-pan palette. The 10-pan palette looks beautiful. But when you step up and you start spending $100, you need to get some more versatility. Doesn't matter how many colors it is. It could be 5 colors like Chanel and Givenchy. You can get a lot of variety in a 5-pan palette. Now the Star palette, again, I have the same issue. I think you could get a 5-pan palette and get that same level of versatility. You're getting nude and a green. And you're getting these flaky glitters, which are gorgeous. But I think you can get that in a 5-pan palette. So I would not buy the Star palette because I think you could do it with a 5-pan palette. Here are some purples. They have those in the 5-pan palettes, but I want you to know those purples are beautiful. I swatched these from the $200 palette that has the purples and the blues in it. And actually, I didn't see any blues. I saw a whole bunch of different roses and purples and fuchsias, and they're gorgeous. I just question if you want to spend $200 for a fuchsia palette. How often do you wear fuchsia? I don't see a lot of people wearing it. I wear it all the time. I could work that palette. I'm $200 less than I need to get it. And then this is the other palette, which is the green palette. And I'd say the green palette is more of a nude palette, but if I were going to pick, I would go with the Sunset palette. So that's my in-depth review of which Natasha Denona palette is the best value for your money. I own a lot of eyeshadow. I use a lot of eyeshadow. I was in Sephora and they were complimenting me on this eye look here that I threw on before I came. So I mean, that's kind of props, that everybody at Sephora is complimenting me on my eye look, and they're all sort of makeup artists. So that was a big deal, So with that said, you know, I'm feeling like I'm talking about eyeshadow, and I'm wearing green, I'm wearing fuchsia, and I'm wearing brown, and I'm wearing tan. So, oh, and teal. So I mean, come on, guys. I'm willing to put the colors on. Oh, I want to show you something. I like I said, I was at an event, and they made cookies for us, and they had champagne. Yeah, isn't that cute? A little Sephora cookie. It was so cute. And they gave me this Sephora bag. So I'm in there at the event. I'm going to go back in there and keep on swatching because it's a brand new store opening. So they got so much nice stuff. Oh, shoot. I want to show you my bag. It says Sephora Los Angeles with the kisses on it. I'm going to give this to my mother. So thanks for hanging out with me. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Aren't you shocked that I figured out a way to do a Natasha Denona video? I'm so tickled with myself. But I hope you found this helpful. If you have any other questions, let me know, because I'm doing these drive-through reviews when it is necessary, and I'm saving my coins because, you know, at that 20% off sale, I'm going to be about it because that's $20. Hey, 20 and some change. Okay? Thank you very much for watching this video. God is good. Oh, I love this. They did this with on my hair texture with Dry Bar. Oh my goodness.